So for this one, I have tried to come up with some matching with the colors I'm gonna need and colors that I actually have. For some, I don't have all the colors. I don't think it makes sense to have all of them by their codes, but at least it's a good thing to match. So I have these color codes here from A to K, and I have found some of them in my stash already. So I have these four Revel kits. For beginners, these amounts are totally sufficient. Some of the paints are there, some of them are not there. So we have, for example, a lot of them in the military aircraft set. I found a lot fewer in the civilian aircraft set, as expected, but also just very few from the military set as well. Majority of the colors that matched this particular model came from the military aircraft set. So I'm gonna tell you the exact matches now. By the way, I have also marked which color code comes from which set, so if it could be useful, I'm gonna mention that information as well. So we have the Revel military set, code 39075. Revel military aircraft set, code 39071. And Revel civilian aircraft set, code 39072. So from among these, I have C, which is steel metallic, number 91 from the military aircraft set. From D, actually brown 85 is desired, but I have from the military set leather brown 84, which is good enough in my opinion. So I'm gonna use that one. There are plenty shades of brown that are used, so I'm gonna need I think 86, 87 as well. I haven't yet decided what to use for them. So again, we have from military aircraft set 09. This is also in other sets as well. This is steel metallic. This will see a lot of use, so it's very good to have the exact match here. And for H, we have from the military aircraft set Hellgrau or 76. Again, this is also an exact match. That's a shade of gray, so it's good to have those. I don't have exact matches for the empty letters here, A, B, F, G, I, J, and K. So I have just basically a simple palette of acrylic paint, and I'm gonna match those up best I can. There's a good probability not all shades will be represented, but I need to add something. For example, for the figures, I need to add the flesh color in some way or another. So I'm going to make those matches later, but these are at least out of my Revel paints that I have and I can use right away because I have an exact match. So the paints matching thing will continue, but meantime I'm going to continue getting out some of the pieces and assembling them. So let's go ahead and start. By the way, as mentioned in the previous video, I have soaked them in soapy water, so they should be totally free of the chemical now, which would prevent paint from sticking to it. So it should be good to go and start assembly right now. Okay, let's find these pieces. So yeah, we need to look at the code ideally, but I can basically just see these are the two pieces that we have here. So I'm going to go ahead and take those out. Let's see, it's my snipper here. Those are relatively big pieces, so it's not a big deal. But for the smaller pieces, it can be very important where you start snipping. I prefer to get that last one off by just giving it a slight twisting turn, and I will of course sand it later, but that's how I do. In smaller parts you have to be very careful using this because it can just by snipping it you can break the piece. It's that delicate, so you need to pay attention for the smaller parts, but for these relatively larger parts it's not a big problem. Okay, so we got those two parts, And we have a chassis, I think the underside. Yeah, this part here. This one. So this one. So I'm going to take it out as well carefully. I hope there's enough lights for you to see. Well, I'll find out when the video comes out, I suppose. So we're gonna obviously attach some wheels to that, but that's much later in the game. Now I need this piece. So first first gluing we will do will involve these parts. And so this is 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's find that panel piece as well, and there it is, this one here. So let's take that out. That's, yeah, quite small pieces. The problem with model kits is as the scale goes larger, you have more detail and the pieces don't, yeah, you have large pieces. For example, talk about 132, yeah, you have larger pieces, but still you have very small pieces as well, so you can't escape from the like small piece work, if you like, but it's not like you can't get away from detail work like this. Even if you have a very big model, it will have a detailed cockpit and you'll have to do things like that still. So I wish I had like models with just big pieces, you know, like easier to do, but that's not what is really done, I guess. So I am now basically struggling to get this protective sheet out of this modeling blade. So far unsuccessfully. It shouldn't twist and turn. That's to secure the blade. After that it should just, you know, slide out, but apparently there's a particular place I need to push. That's the embarrassing part of the video, so please feel free to fast forward on that one, but this just releases the blade. There should be no churning motion at all in that. Well, at some point it should come off some way. But... okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off, see what happens. Does it come off? No, thanks no. Okay, it's really embarrassing, and I can't start my work as long as I don't have because I need to shave off the plastic flash marks there, and I can't do that unless I can get more. Why is it so complicated? I have no idea. It should just come off when I pull this, right? I don't know why they make it so... well, like, okay, for safety I understand, but I mean, this shouldn't be near a child in any way, shape, or form. This is probably as dangerous as a gun, okay? So it should be away from non-adults at all times. So when an adult is using this plastic modeling blade, I should be able to just pull this out and use it. But for some reason, it can't do that. And I'm sure there's a way to just open it, but I'm gonna have to refer to the instructions. I hate having to look at the instructions, especially for the cover there. Yeah, 14 years or older. I figured that one out. Thank you. I am way beyond 14 years age now. It would be nice to be 14 again. No. I don't really know how much of this video I'm gonna post, really. It's definitely one of those parts you want to edit out, I guess. No idea. Let's take gas as well. Like, the bad thing is if you try to push it, like in an attempt to get it out, it will be even more dangerous because it can open like suddenly and you can cut yourself easily. It's like, I don't know what's the whole idea behind this, really. What are they trying to do? Like, is it stuck in this, or like why doesn't it come out? It definitely shouldn't be how it works. Look. It should come out just like that. Just like that, it should come out. Like, I don't know why. I mean, they tried to do some safety thing probably, but I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna break this thing, and I'm not gonna feel sorry for it. Like, if I can't use it, what's the point? Like, the tool has such a great cover that you can't use it. Great. I mean, like, it's so good. The tool is so good you can't use it. Great job. Great job. I'm gonna try to, because I suspect it might be stuck, I'm gonna try and force some, like, I suspect maybe stuck here. Try to, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, just the fact that I need to use another tool to open it is just crazy. It's crazy, and it's risky. Let me tell you, I can just, the instinct is just pull it. It's the worst thing to do because it can open suddenly and you can cut yourself easily. And when this cuts, it cuts very deep. Like, it's terrible. So it's like reverse safety, I would say. It's the opposite of safety, what it does. Like, yeah, thank you, it opened. And as I said, I hope I haven't cut myself now. No, I'm good. That's the worst safety thing I've seen. Okay, and it happened exactly. I was pulling it, and it just whoo, opened like that, and I could cut myself easily. Terrible cap design. Okay, I mean, the knife can be great. I don't know, but no, just redesign this. Okay, it should go in and go out easily, like it's doing now. It wasn't doing it a moment ago. Okay, because it was pushed so far down, I had to really like force down. Now it works because once you open it for the first time, it works okay, but until then it drives you crazy, which is not good. Okay, let's start getting rid of the flash after some delay. So we got some flash here, but I'm not really 100% sure if this is like flash or if it's supposed to be. Yeah, these parts here, those are supposed to be there, I think, not necessarily to be taken away. And now this is good. Now let's take a look at this. Any there is something. Yeah, that's just the flash to be taken by the knife there. And I don't think any sanding will be necessary at this point, so I'm gonna run just like this here, just to feel it smooth. And I'm gonna talk about more in the sanding phase, but when you have smoothed it out, taken out the flash, what you have to do is to just